Welcome, everybody. We are going to record this. We don't normally record the Sunday corporate Zooms, but we are going to record this tonight because we've got some very important information in regards to the next 5 weeks of holiday season. We're going to talk a little bit about the holiday season, going to talk about some strategies to really help your business through the holidays. And we also have some exciting contests to announce, and we're going to be doing some special announcements and promotions throughout this holiday campaign. So you definitely want to make sure that your team is plugging in to these calls every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard USA time. And tonight we're going to start off with our recognition. So I'm going to turn things over to Denson Taylor. He's going to handle our recognition for tonight. So, Denson, I've made you the co host. I'm going to let you take it away.
All right, awesome, Wes. Can you hear me okay?
Sure can, bud.
All right, awesome, awesome. Let me go on and I'm on my iPad. So let me start my broadcast. And we do have some special recognition tonight, guys. And first off, before, as we always do, before we get into the recognition, let's talk about what it's all about, okay? Free Life is the foundation of our entire program, okay? Free Life just simply means that you've got your two active members, one left, one right. Not only does that qualify you for a free membership, but it also qualifies you for the entire comp plan. That's the first thing that you want to do when you get involved. And of course, once you've got your two members, you'll see it in your app that you are free life qualified. And as long as this is done 24 hours before your next bill, then it'll actually waive your monthly fee, which is a really, really big deal. So it's a simple three-step process. Number one, you want to qualify for Free Life. And again, that gives you your free membership. It gives you your initial $200 back in travel dollars if you are an influencer. And it also qualifies you for the entire comp plan. Your second step is to help your tutor qualify and do exactly what you just did. And all we do from that point is simply duplicate that process. Teacher tutor help their tutor qualify. That promotes you to our first residual payment in this compensation plan, which is Lifer 300, and it's $300 a month. So, it also qualifies you as you help other people do that same thing. You'll start to climb in our compensation plan. So, we've got a couple people tonight that we want to recognize for being free life qualified. The first person is Sabrina Benton. So, Sabrina, congratulations to you. Again, you've gotten the foundation of this deal done, and you've proven to yourself that you can build a business here because now all you have to do is help other people do the exact same thing. Same thing with LaRon Woodard. LaRon, I'm proud of you as well. You now have, qualified for the foundation of what we do, and you just help your people do the exact same thing, and you will start to promote in this comp plan. Now, we do have a couple of other people that have promoted to Lifer 300. This lady is in Australia, and Carrie Lee, we are so proud of you. We don't know what to do. This lady is absolutely incredible. We really enjoyed meeting her and getting a chance to spend time with her. So Carrie is now Lifer 300. So what does that mean? That means that Carrie is enjoying a free membership with our company. She got her initial $200 back plus more in the form of travel dollars, and our company is now paying her $300 a month. So, Carrie, congratulations to you on that. And oh man, Mr. New York, Ruben Edelman. Okay, this guy is. We had a great time with him as well in the Bahamas, and I tell you what, looks like Ruben West went back and turned this thing on. So Ruben again, he's enjoying a free membership. He's taking advantage of everything. He just got his bucket list trip, so he was presented that trip. I believe I want to say Costa Rica, but he got one of those $3,000 to $5,000 trips. As well as that, the company, we're now paying him $300 a month as well. So congratulations to everybody. You all are doing a fantastic job. And guess what? All we have to do is help other people do the exact same thing. And this time next year, we'll be recognizing these same people, for six-figure income. So Wes, that's all that I have. And again, congratulations, everybody.
Thanks so much, Denson. Appreciate you. Thanks so much for your leadership. Had some great meetings in the South this week and into Illinois. So Denson has been on the road, and it shows. His team has been putting in a ton of sales, and we had another great week this week. But tonight, I want to shift gears and I want to talk about the holidays. And this is something that I take really personal because, this is the reason why we started Bryte Lyfe. And so, I'm going to share our first holiday promotion poster with you. And this really kind of summarizes the vision and the direction that we want to go this holiday season. And for those of you that have been around for over a year with us, you'll remember that last year I talked a lot about the holidays giving the gift of life. And I made a video about it, and a lot of people responded. And we've made this really our annual tradition inside of our household, which is we don't do the traditional, typical Christmas gifts. In fact, we've done two things every year for Christmas. We've adopted a family or some kids that maybe were not going to be able to have a Christmas or didn't have the ability to have a Christmas, and then we've taken a trip and we've made that our family tradition. And so, I really feel good about what we've been able to do in our household because it's been a goal of mine since my daughter was born to try to create memories with her instead of doing the traditional Christmas trinkets and gifts and things that your kids will not remember 3 or 4 weeks from now or 3 or 4 months from now, and definitely not 3 or 4 years from now. And we're going to continue that again this year. And my daughter and I are actually going to Australia, and we're going to be working with the team in Australia, but we're going to be spending Christmas on the Great Barrier Reef. Now, I've spent a lot of time in Australia, and I personally have not been to the Great Barrier Reef. It's on my bucket list. It's on my daughter's bucket list. We love the water. We love to snorkel. We love the beach. And so that is how we're spending our Christmas. And that is her Christmas gift. And so last year we went to the Bahamas early before the Bryte Lyfe group got there the first week of January. And we spent our Christmas holiday together in the Bahamas last year. Now, here's the thing. You can go back and talk to my daughter about each one of these trips that we've taken over Christmas, and she can tell you about all of them. In fact, she'll probably remember things that even I don't remember because I've traveled more than she has. But she will remember all of these trips for the rest of her life. And this really hit home for me this week because this last week was the 1 year anniversary of my father's passing. And I talked about this in the Bahamas during my message, was that because I've been part of the travel industry for almost 30 years now, I was able to take some amazing trips with my dad after I was out in the workplace. Because growing up, we didn't get a chance to take trips. In fact, we only took one family vacation my entire life, my entire childhood. We took one vacation because my family's idea of a family vacation was going to spend the summers with my grandparents, right? And because both my parents worked. And so my mom worked, my dad worked, and then they were divorced. And so I was in two single parent households, single income households. And so we didn't get a chance to create these memories. And, I vowed when my daughter was born to give her a different childhood, a different experience, and to create these memories that would be with us because I can remember a couple of gifts that I got over the years, but that's all I can remember about the gifts, just a couple of the things. But I do have the memory of that one family vacation that we took, and it was the only family vacation we took in my childhood. And so that's one of the main reasons why I created Bryte Lyfe, because when we started World Ventures back in 2005, our goal was to help us travel with our friends and family, to travel as a group, to go together with the people that you care about most. And that was really where the concept came from at its purest form. And that company was not able to deliver that. And so what I did when we put together Bryte Lyfe was I tried to create something that would allow people to experience the life that they've always dreamed of. And I talked about this in the Bahamas. I don't understand why in our society and in culture, we're taught to go work your entire life and then live your life once you retire. That makes absolutely no sense to me. And if we would have taken that approach with my dad and with my family, because he just retired a year before he passed away. So if we would have waited until he retired to take these trips and to have these experiences that we had over the last 15 to 20 years that I've been part of the travel industry, I wouldn't have had any of those memories. I wouldn't have had the cruise to Alaska, the trip to Mexico, the trip to the Bahamas. I mean, all of these trips that I can go through and I can tell you the details. We had Christmas dinner at Gray Cliff Restaurant in 2010 in the Bahamas with my entire family at my favorite restaurant in the world, probably in Nassau, Bahamas, while we were at the Atlantis. I will never forget that. And so my goal was to try to let every family and every person experience these kinds of memories. And so I'm going to challenge you the same way I challenged everybody last year. And that is to talk to your friends and family, everyone you care about giving the gift of life this holiday season. Don't buy PlayStations. Don't buy electronics. Don't buy TVs. Don't buy things that will not create memories and experiences for your family. I just posted something a few minutes ago on my Instagram page, and I said, what if I could show you a way for $6 a day that you could literally cross off all 10 of the top 10 places on your bucket list over the next 10 years? And that's exactly what we've created. We've created a guaranteed way for people to cross everything off of their bucket list, just like I'm doing with my family, my daughter, just like a lot of our members are as well. We've already given away hundreds of bucket list trips, hundreds. And we've only been doing this for a little over a year. And so when you think about the lives that we're going to impact, the memories that are going to be created, because it's not just about the bucket list trip. I've taken my daughter to 2 concerts through our partnership with Live Nation over the last few months and created memories with her doing concerts. And then I've also created memories and experiences playing golf. I've already played golf at a couple amazing golf courses because of Bryte Lyfe. And all of these memories that we're creating for our members, these experiences that are going to be seared in their mind and in their children's and in their spouses and partners. I mean, seeing everybody's faces in the Bahamas just a couple of weeks ago, almost everybody that came on that trip had never been to the Atlantis before. I mean, this is making people's dreams come true. This is so much bigger than you. It's so much bigger than me. This is going to be memories that will last for generations. We're going to create stories and memories that people will share with their children and their grandchildren will tell the stories. I mean, that's what we're building here at Bryte Lyfe. We're not a travel company. We are an experience company. We are a memory company. We are giving people access to things that they've never had access to before. They never could afford before. That's why they're on their bucket list. See, this is the beauty of what we're doing. Their bucket list is a bucket list for a reason. It means that they've never done it. They've never seen it. They've never experienced it. And that's the core component of our membership is the bucket list. But then you have everything else that you see on the screen there. You've got experiences, you've got memories, you've got travel, you've got sports, you've got entertainment. I told the story on Saturday's training about taking my dad to the World Series. This for me is probably, there's 2 sports memories because we're sports people. There's actually 3 that I'll never forget that were incredible experiences. I took my dad to the Masters. I told the story in Saturday's training. If you didn't watch Saturday's training, you definitely need to go watch it. It's the last video posted on our YouTube channel that we did yesterday, and I gave a preview to this announcement about our holiday campaign that we're kicking off tonight. But we went to the Masters. We took our shoes off, walked on the grass there. The grass is the most perfect grass I've ever seen in my entire life. And I've been to, 70 plus countries all over the world. And it was absolutely incredible. I also went to a Kansas City Chiefs game with my dad. But then my brother and I took my dad to the World Series when the Atlanta Braves beat the Houston Astros in Houston a few years ago. And that was a really big deal because my dad was already sick. He wasn't very mobile. We had to work some things out to be able to do it. But these types of sports memories, and I see dads and sons at baseball games, or even dads and daughters. I mean, I'm a girl dad, so we've had to do some different things. We haven't done the sports stuff like I did with my dad with my daughter. She's not into sports like I am. But when I go to games and I see father son or father daughter, even moms taking, I've got several friends that they're single moms and they're taking their sons to baseball games and football games and creating these memories. These memories are etched in these people's minds. I mean, these memories I'll have with me until the day that I die. I've got the pictures of the Masters and of the World Series right here in my office, and I look at it every single day. And these are memories that you will never take away from me. And so I wanted to really share this with you tonight. We've got an entire campaign to get us through the holidays. You're going to see social media posts. We're announcing a contest tonight. The contest tonight is really simple. We're going easier than week one. We've got 2 seats on the yacht up for grabs this week for the first 2 people to enroll 4 new members this week. Okay, so starting tonight and going until Friday at midnight, the first 2 people to enroll 4 new members. If you've already got a spot on the yacht, you're not eligible. So it's got to be 2 new people. And so 4 new members this week. By Friday, you will get the next spot on the yacht in Miami. But what I'm going to encourage you to do is to be talking to every single person you can about what their holiday plan is. I want you to be asking people, do you have your holiday gifts planned out? Do you have your holiday shopping done? Of course, this is the beginning of the holiday shopping season because I want you to talk to people about giving them the gift of life. And I want you to think about people in your life that you could give a Bryte Lyfe membership to, because think about it like this. You could give the Bryte Lyfe membership to 4 people. You could get on the yacht. You're going to get $400 in free travel. So it costs you $400, right? I mean, simple, easy. You can give 4 memberships to 4 different people, qualify for the yacht, but then you're setting them on a trajectory with their family to where they're going to be crossing off bucket list trips every single year over the next 10 years. And you're going to be part of that. You're going to be part of the conversation. Like, man, if it wasn't for this person who got us this membership, if it wasn't for this person, if it wasn't for that person, they're going to be talking about you in their family, in their household, because you're the one who got it jump started for them. You're the one who got it kicked off for them. We're going to have an incredible Black Friday promotion, so I'm not going to spoil it now. We're going to announce it later this week, but the contest is underway for the next 2 spots on the yacht. So remember, first 4 personal sales. We've got 2 seats up for grabs. So the first 2 people to put in 4 personal memberships. It could be 4 gift memberships. You could sell 4 memberships to somebody. I mean, what a great way if you know somebody who owns a business or owns a company. We've got our B2B program coming, but they don't have to wait for that. You can get them involved right away. They can give this as a gift to their employees, to their staff, to the people that are near and dear to their hearts. I mean, you could sell 10 memberships to 1 person. I mean, this is an incredible value. This is going to change people's lives. It's going to create memories for generations. And so we have to start thinking about what we're doing in terms of memory creation, dream creation. You can talk to people about basically making their dreams come true for $6 a day. And in these posts that we're going to be making with our holiday campaign, you're going to see different ways to frame the business. You're going to see different ideas for marketing, different strategies. So follow our Instagram page. If you're not already following it, make sure everybody on your team is part of our Facebook group. You're going to see several posts over the next 4 to 5 weeks with the holiday season. We've got a lot of different tips for you and ways and strategies for you to maximize your business during the holiday season. This next week, more money is spent than any other week of the entire year in the world. Okay, that's how big this week is. And how much of that stuff are people going to buy that their friends and family will forget about 2 weeks, 2 months, or 2 years from now? And instead, you could get this Bryte Lyfe membership in their hands and change their family tree, create memories and experiences that will last for multiple generations, for lifetimes. And so that's the power of what we have. Nobody else can give life like we can. We're the only company that has this type of membership, this type of experience, this type of loyalty program that will guarantee that they cross their bucket list off. And so let's don't lose sight this holiday season while people are spending money to keep Bryte Lyfe in the forefront. Talk to people about what they're giving for gifts. Talk to people about shopping, but getting travel and experiences and memories instead of getting the tchotchke stuff, instead of getting the PlayStations and the Labubu dolls and the gadgets and the trinkets that'll get in the bottom of a drawer, in the bottom of a shelf, in the bottom of a closet that your kids will forget about. Give them memories. Take them to Disney. Take them to Six Flags. Take them to a concert. Take them on a trip. Take your spouse on that honeymoon that you've been telling your spouse that you were going to do for 20 years. That dream trip, that dream vacation that you've always talked about wanting to do. This is the year that those things start coming true for you and for the people that you know and love and care about. That's the power of what we're doing here. So let's make sure we keep this as a focus over the next 5 weeks. Don't let holiday be an excuse. Let's let holiday be the reason that we give people a new outlook on life by sharing with them a way where they can literally help their family's dreams come true. So thank you so much for getting on here. We've got 36 minutes until the first Zoom of the week. Hope everybody packs it out tonight. You could get one person on tonight and they could get 5 or 10 memberships for people that they care about in their family, and you could win the spot on the yacht tonight. So congrats to everybody that ranked up this week. Lots of good things happening, and we're moving into the week where people spend more money than any other week of the entire year. So let's maximize the Zooms. Remember, 5 nights a week: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard USA time, zoomvip.room.com. We'll see you guys right back here in 35 minutes. Have a great night and God bless.